Art231, long time no see. Hope everyone's doing okay. Miss you guys quite a bit. So, last module we're going to talk about is metamorphosis. So, just going to go through the slides that I posted earlier today, one at a time. There's not a whole lot to talk about. It's pretty straightforward. So we'll go through these slides, and then I will also post some film clips. So I'll embed some YouTube videos into the Metamorphosis module page on Blackboard, and have a look at those. The assignment probably not up for another couple days, but you can at least start thinking about metamorphosis. So primarily time-based work, so when we're talking about film and animations and live action things, is where we would see metamorphosis. You see it less in traditional fine art, where it's just one, a single object or a single stationary piece, a painting. We see less metamorphosis. So a few basic cues to cover, like what when we talk about metamorphosis, there's a few basic things that happen that we'll call cues, and it's important to remember that these rarely happen in isolation. Okay, so we have our model here, and we'll just use her over and over to look at these different transformation cues. So the first thing that can happen is we can have something change location or position. And again, these are all cheesy examples, I know that, but they illustrate the point. Okay, so something moves to somewhere else. Doesn't really change its size or appearance, it just moves. Okay, and then we have change in shape and or scale. Classic kind of werewolf transformation is where things grow and things stretch, and just the shape and the orientation change. And a little bit in Inspector Gadget or Transformers, an object will retract or disappear. Okay, like a turtle pulling inside its shell. It goes from a creature to something that looks inanimate. Okay, the partner of that is when an object or a material emerges or reappears. And again, you may have these working in combination, where you would have the hand retract or disappear, and then this crazy drill bit comes out in its place, or the head splits, and so the top of the head changes position, but there's also a new material involved, this little hydraulic piston or something like that. Again, very Transformers-like. Okay, and that's it. But what's important to remember is it's not the final form or the end point that is really interesting. Again, thinking about film or something that's time-based, comic book, sequential, or something that's live action. It's not about where it ends up. So it's not the fact that it was a human and now it's a wolf. It's that it's how it happens. How fast does it happen, and in what order do things happen? Check out the video that I'll post, the American Werewolf in London transformation scene. It's quite old, and it's all practical effects, a few camera effects. I don't think there's any actual CG in it, but really interesting in terms of the speed and the sequencing. So how things move. His hands start to stretch out, and then his feet and legs start to stretch out, and near the end is where we see his face transform and the snout appears. Okay, so it's not really about the finishing point, it's kind of how we get there. Okay, so we'll have a couple fun assignments to finish off the term. coming up in the next couple days, so check out the embedded YouTube videos. Again, hope everyone's doing alright. Haven't heard from some of you. Drop me a note to just let me know you're doing okay. Do not hesitate to email me or text me if you have any questions about the assignments or anything else that's going on. Okay, take care. Talk to you soon.